I don't think
microwave technology is.
I don't think microwaves came from 55, but anyway.
I think so. I think it's earlier than that even because it's probably.
I know Google, when did microwaves go mainstream?
Well, hang on. Let me tell you how and when. So there was a radar technician whose chocolate bar melted in his pocket while he was operating the machinery there. And from that forward, it was science and capitalism.
If there is a thing that we're all doing right now that's causing cancer we don't know about, like, what if it was microwaving our food? What if that's the thing?
What
that
if it's having a cell phone?
Having a cell phone, microwaving our food, stuff we don't think about at all.
Wi-Fi?
The same way that we think like, can you believe that the Romans were so retarded that they had lead pipes for their water? What idiots! Like, there is stuff we're doing now that we don't know.
And on a related note, I bet there's stuff doing that some people know and they're just okay with it because of money. Like, I've got Monsanto in my head using Roundup on the crops.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. There's apparently some evidence that says it's okay, but it just seems like if it kills
it's fine.
bugs, it's not.
Yeah, but they're like, not
the
chill
issue
with
is
real farmers.
The issue with all right, so Monsanto's a whole fucking pickle, but Roundup in particular causes cancer when you're exposed to it, like I was my entire childhood. We sprayed it everywhere. I was bathed in vast fogs of it, and we didn't know it caused fucking cancer. It's scary now to think.
Who would have guessed poison was bad?
But it kills everything, as you know. Like Roundup is like the grass killer down to, and they develop those seeds for various crops that are immune to it. So then you can just bathe everything in poison, and your corn keeps growing. And then, but Monsanto has like I don't know if copyright is the right word, but patented their fucking seeds. But the problem is your farm will germinate the farm across the road. It's literally pollen coming out of your corn stalks, fucking their corn stalks over there. And now they have your corn, your trademarked corn. Why are you growing my corn? I don't know. Your corn came over and fucked my corn. It'd be like if your horse got out and fucked their horse and they were hitting you up because for like breeding rights or something. Like, it's like, no, your horse kind of raped my horse. My horse didn't ask for that, but that's not how the law works. So
I blame the bumblebees.
And so what happens is everyone has to use their seed, and then they have a monopoly. So they're evil for lots of reasons.
Oh wait, so farmers lose cases where it just happened by pollination?
They're growing trademark seed. Yeah,
they do. It's like
shucks.
Yeah, it's like Monsanto has a stranglehold on a lot of farming, and a lot of farmers are not happy about it.
I just didn't expect. Like, I've had some business law courses, right? Here's a unrelated thing, semi-related. Let's say you're at a strip club, and a stripper comes over and starts rubbing on you. If you didn't ask for that, if you didn't, I guess participate and join in, you don't owe her any money. There was no contract there.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody comes to my house and mows my yard, they can't put their palm out and say, pay me. It's like, no. You can't just show up, perform a service, and expect cash. It seems like this corn thing is that times 10. Like, if I didn't ask for this, if we don't have any contract with Monsanto, why do I owe Monsanto money?
Because Monsanto is a multi-billion-dollar corporation, and you are a generational farm owner, which means you are always just this close to losing the whole thing. He's like, oh, the crop didn't come in. Oh my God, hope it does next year. That's it. We're losing daddy's farm. So taking Monsanto on in trademark court or whatever court they go to, I believe that they've all seen the writing on the wall that Monsanto will spend whatever amount of money it is necessary to break them. And so it's best just to say, we're sorry, we'll buy seed from you next year.
Yeah.
They're boys.
Very powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah. The court system being so expensive, you can they went it.
They went back on Johnson Johnson. Like, I think they ended up winning back the whole cancer from the baby powder thing.
Oh yeah.
Did they win?
Johnson won in the end, you think?
I think they won in the end. I thought I read that recently that there was an appeal or something.
It wouldn't be surprising. J&J is incredibly powerful.
Women were spraying that shit on their pussies for years, giving themselves cancer. I think they
mainly manufactured baby powder with dangerous agents in it for.
I think that talcum is just the dangerous agent.
60,000 or 60 years. Like,
I think talcum,
hundreds of
which is like,
thousands of units.
I think the active ingredient is the problem. It'd be like saying you've been making brake shoes with asbestos in them. What are you thinking? Like they knew. Like talcum's the problem. I think it causes cancer.
I think you might be right.
Cancer. I wonder how it happened. I made this assumption, which seems to be wrong, that people were breathing in this really fine dust. Because as you know, you breathe in any fine dust, it's bad for you. But it seems like it was something different than that.
Yeah,
ovarian cancer.
Yeah, they put it on their sweaty, stinky pussies, and they get it that way. That I believe I've so it is written. So it is. It's definitely the science. I refuse to believe anything otherwise. That's got to be what it is. Because I just imagine like those ladies in the 60s with their multiple undergarments and stuff, like multiple layers on a hot summer day, you know, and like there definitely wasn't the need for feminine hygiene that we see today. I think a lot of people were hairier back then, and I bet they'd really dose that beaver with a good cloud of talcum to start the day.
Yeah.
I bet it would get like I'm imagining it making this weird like white muddy sections at the creases of their like lady.
It like cakes up. Yeah.
Cakes up. What does it call a non-Newtonian fluid when you take like
that's what pussy juice is. Yeah.
Well, when you mix enough baby powder with it, it becomes a non-Newtonian fluid. Yeah.
You can jump on it as long as
I don't remember seeing. I don't know. I use baby powder on my babies, so I have like a little bit of experience with this. And I don't ever recall seeing white mud. I don't know where it goes.
I think it's made not to do that. I think it's
maybe I'm using it gingerly.
It should be,
sparingly.
Its job is to like keep everything dry. And not chafe, I guess.
So it makes sense. It would absorb moisture.
I always thought of it as baby powder anymore.
I have never used baby powder. I always thought of it as old man ball powder.
But babies use baby powder. Sure,
but I never knew any babies.
Yeah, I have no experience with baby powder outside of when I was.
I don't remember the last time I saw a baby.
You don't remember the last time you saw a bit like out at the store? Like,
I mean, I'm sure I've seen one in like a crowd, but like up close and personal, I don't think I've ever held one.
You've never held? Yeah, I've held babies.
Fuck, scary. What if you drop that bitch?
Well, I'm not retarded, so like
somebody wants you to drive. You want to drive my Lamborghini?
What if I gave you a 20-pound? What if I gave you like actually like a 9-pound dumbbell, and I was like, "Don't drop this." You'd be like, What do you think? I'm retarded? Of course I'm not going to.
No, I would say, what happens if I do? And you would say, well, you probably go to prison jail for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
But you'd kill yourself long before that from the guilt of dropping it. I'd be like, what the fuck? Keep your dumbbell, asshole. Keep your magic, life-crushing, eternity-ruining, universe-spoiling dumbbell to yourself, you devious monster. No, I don't want to hold it. It's a trick, isn't it? It's greased up or something.
Holding a baby is not stressful. If you're not dumb. Yeah.
I mean, you
do worry about it though. Like if you're not an experienced baby holder. So babies are pretty easy to hold. They don't do much.
Support the neck.
However, if I gave Taylor a pug and that pug freaked the fuck out, or better yet, a cat, you would struggle to hold it, right?
Yeah.
So if you're not an experienced baby person, you might think it could have a cat-like reaction to not liking you. But babies don't do that.
No, it's just going to lump in your hand. And you just hold it.
It's like
lump.
a sack of flour.
Yeah.
Would you drop a sack of flour?
Oh, like
not likely.
Are you so dumb that like you'd see baby's head like hanging back and you'd be like, this is the correct way to hold it.
And of course
like, no, you support the baby's head. You'd be good.
Well, I think, if you've never held a baby, it helps to have like a 15-second lesson. Like,
I'm sure I'm able. I just don't want to because they're like filthy little. I don't know. I don't think much of people these days.
Like babies, I said
I've been watching too much TV.
Babies never spontaneously freak out like cats or pugs, but they do spontaneously leak. That is a real threat that's likely to happen. And maybe Kyle just doesn't want to fuck with that.
I just don't. I wouldn't care if it could
enough.
talk. I don't want to touch that dirty little monkey thing.
Well, they're usually not dirty. They're peckable.
Oh, they look dirty.
Yeah, that's bad parents if the baby.
If they're not, they're just babies. Just take breaks from being dirty. Like they're filthy little creatures.
My babies spent most of their time spotlessly clean, and they smelled good.
I'm sure you had uniquely clean and wonderful smelling children. No, I think that's
just what attentive parents have.
Woody is a competent parent who cared for his children.
Allegedly.
Kyle's like, all these kids fucking smelling like shit, looking terrible. What he's like, no, like not if you clean them. And
Maybe he smells like poop for like 2 minutes tops. We just get that situation handled immediately.
One of our friends, Bobby's going around talking about my fiance this. This guy's like 25 years old, right? 24 years old.
Yeah.
Young man, his whole life ahead of him. Every time he brings it up, I don't even like soften the blow. I'm not, don't fucking do it.
Dude, Bobby should be focusing on getting his fucking build orders right because he sucks dick at Age of Empires.
I hope he hears this and gets his act together. Quite frankly,
lose the girl. Get your fucking actions per minute up.
Yeah. Would you just fucking pull up a build order on the other screen, Valvity? Get your life together. Would you just
do it? Why should he be my ally? And it gets to mid castle age, and I go, I need units here, and he goes, I'm still farming. No,
I hate to hear a young man say that word. My fiance. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
Oh, my fiance. What was that? Seinfeld.
Say. Yeah, that's not going to go anywhere good. I promise you. Just back off, Bobby. You don't. I'm looking. I see right now you're playing Tarkov. Do that. Don't deal with her.